This is how you're going to do it. So I want to walk you through how to get something from your phone to our shared drive. Our shared drive in this case is the third period graphic design folder. What we're talking about right now is typography, and the way that we're going to study typography, be introduced to typography, is by looking at type and finding type and doing this whole scavenger of type exercise. What we're going to do now is we're going to all pull from the same pool, but I need you to create the pool with me. So here is my camera on my phone and a coffee mug right there. So let's say that I'm looking around for typography and I find my keyboard. So I'm going to go ahead and say, oh, that is a sans serif font that I want to share with people. So there's an example of sans serif in reality, in the real world. I just took a picture of that. We're going to go ahead and go to the picture, and then we're going to click on the share button, and we're going to go to Drive. And then we have to make sure that you are your school self. So there's my school self. And then I'm going to go ahead and select a folder down here at the bottom. So select a folder where I want this to go. Here's the trickiest part. We got to find our shared drive. We got to find our third period graphic design folder that we just talked about. Then on the bottom right corner, it's going to say Save Here. I'm going to go ahead and click Save Here. And then I have to finish it by clicking Upload. Upload. In your case, don't rename it. Leave it as a random thing, because I don't want people to already know that this is a sans serif. I want them to figure it out for themselves. And then if I go back to this other screen, you can see here that I have a sans serif sample that is shared with the rest of my class. You'll take the slide that I have shared with you. Each of you has your own copy. You'll put your name on the slide. It is the Typography Scavenger. And you can see here that we have old style, modern, slab serif, sans serif, script, and decorative. I'm going to go ahead and give you the answer to one of these. It's sans serif. This is probably the best way to do this. Insert image from Drive. Drive pops up on the right. I'm going to go to Shared. I'm going to go to my class, third period graphic design. Hello. And I'm going to go ahead and just drop an image of a sans serif font on there, which we already know is the keyboard. You click on it, yes. Come down here, you see it says Insert, one selected. Yes, let's go ahead and insert that. And then let's make sure that we don't distort it by dragging only from the blue corners. Not the blue sides, the blue corners. Should we turn this around so it's a little easier to see? Yeah, for sure. All right, so I have one example of a sans serif font right here. Where do I want to put this? That's up to you. You're the designer. We're going to fill the space with however many examples I ask you to put on there. And there's probably going to be a lot more than there would be if you were digging through magazines, because we have more time to conduct this experiment or do this exercise than we used to. I showed you how to upload to Google Drive. I showed you then how to insert an image onto the slide so that you can get credit for doing this scavenger exercise that has to do with typography.
Thanks for watching. There's a little button that they put on the laptop or something, and then they say click it, and then you can never even miss a video.
That's if you subscribe.